Anne L. Harvey, Such a Time as This. Chapter 1. At 5:30 the hooter signalled the end of the working day, and heaving a sigh of relief, Joyce Roberts switched her looms off one by one. It had been a long day. As a towel weaver, she'd been on her feet tending her 3 looms since 7:30 that morning. The September sun beating down on the glass-ridged roof of the weaving shed had made working conditions unbearably sticky, and she was looking forward to what she hoped would be the relative cool of the outdoors. She made her way through the adjoining warp shed, with its stacked warp drums of spun cotton waiting to be lifted onto the looms, and out into the cobbled yard. The beehive mill was old, an assortment of buildings with many later additions tacked on here and there. She wondered how much longer such mills would be able to carry on. Already cheap imports and synthetic fabrics were having an impact on the once giant cotton industry of Lancashire, and several of the quilt looms in her own weaving shed had remained silent as the weavers left, their jobs unfilled. The gatekeeper's lodge, where she was now heading, had probably been the manager's house, though now it held the clocking-in machines and a counter for the gateman on duty. She waited her turn to clock out, doing so with a satisfying ping, and joined the steady stream of people wending their way to the bus stop and home for the much-anticipated weekend. A short bus ride later, she was climbing the path that was the shortcut through to Braisley Estate, where she lived with her family. In the cul-de-sac of Lancaster Avenue, a group of girls were dipping to see who would be it for whatever game they were playing. Her own sister wasn't amongst them. She'd be more likely to be playing with some lads somewhere. A few doors down, a couple more girls were practising handstands against the wall of a house, the skirts of their dresses falling down to reveal their navy knickers. She smiled in remembrance. It didn't seem that long since she'd been doing the same thing, though she'd never quite managed the handstand thing.